Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, kids of all ages, welcome back to SkyFactory 3 on the BeachBlock server. Don't mind me, I've just got a little mob infestation down here in the belly of the Enterprise. I've been adding blocks out here, adding blocks to the side. What in the world is that? Oh no, I gotta fix that. But anyway, I've been adding blocks down here to the outside, and as you can see, I haven't been adding much light to it as I've been going, so we have a built-in mob farm already, and they're not very happy with me. They keep shooting arrows at me, and they can't hit me, and so it's kind of funny. But yeah, so things have been going fairly well here at the old Enterprise. Let's go up here to the saucer section, and we'll show you kind of what we've got going on. Last episode, as you may or may not recall, we worked over here in deck 10. So let me come in here. And we'll go this way. We'll go down to deck 10 again, and I'll show you kind of where we're at now. I got a couple of good suggestions from you guys. Keep some of the ingots in bulk storage. Also, put in some compression drawers or something like that, something along those lines. So let's go down here and take a look. I haven't done anything update-wise with the system, but so as you can see, some of this stuff has automatically worked its way into the storage drawers all on its own. And I don't have an exporter on this. I only have the external storage. And so with the external storage, that I may not need the exporters at all. You know what I'm saying? So that could be cool. That might be one thing that we don't have to use, but yeah, some of the things have actually started working their way in here. Some of the things that we're getting regular items of, such as mossy stone essences, redstone, prismarine essence, wither essence, all that good stuff. So a lot of that stuff is just making its way right into the system, which I think is kind of cool. I'm probably going to have to do some work on this to kind of make it do what I want it to do, but I'm not overly upset about this. I think this is okay. Now, what are we going to do today? Well, I figured today we would kind of break away from this kind of stuff here, and let's take a look at something that we've never really gotten into before. As you all know, the Enterprise has a warp core, right? And this warp core is where all of the energy process reactions occur that is supposed to make warp travel, excess of light speed travel possible, right? And I was kind of thinking early on, about what I wanted to do to kind of simulate that, and one of you kind of had the same idea as I had, and that was to use Draconic evolution. In Draconic evolution, you've got these energy cores, right? There's the energy core and an energy pylon. And from that, you can actually get it to build up energy. You can get it to build up energy so that you can you get this giant like energy ball, right? And so what I was thinking was we could use that energy ball kind of to our benefit, and if it'll fit in the ship, great. We can use that as our warp core. But if it doesn't fit in the ship, we could also put it alongside of the ship, and I think that might look kind of cool too. So what we want to do today is we kind of want to get involved. We kind of want to get started on this whole process of Draconic evolution. So I know for a fact that we need to have a few of these things, right? So in order to make this energy core, the first thing you got to have is some draconium ingots, right? And you have to have a wyvern core. Well, we don't have a wyvern core. In order to have a wyvern core, you got to have draconic cores along with draconium ingots and nether stars. Well, we got all of this stuff except for the the draconic cores, and those are easy. Those are just draconium ingots and gold and a diamond. But the draconium ingots are going to be kind of difficult. So what we do have is draconium ore, right? So in order to get this draconium ore to a point where we can actually use it, we need to start breaking it down. And I was kind of disappointed in the fact that we cannot put it through our sag mills, right? We have to do something a little bit different. And what we can do a little bit different is if we take a look at this draconium dust, right? So in order to get draconium ingots, you got to have draconium dust. In order to get draconium dust, you can run it through either an engineer's hammer from Immersive Engineering, or you can run it through a crusher from Actually Additions, right? And to make a crusher from Actually Additions, pretty simple, pretty straightforward. You need some Restonia crystals, which I think I have some of those already. You need some basic coils, which are super easy to build. It's just Restonia crystals and black quartz, right? And then you need an iron casing, which is just iron, wood, and black quartz. And then you need some flint and some cobblestone, and you've got yourself a crusher. Now these Restonia crystals, they're easy to make too. You actually get that from an atomic reconstructor, and we built one of these. If you may or may not recall, we built one of these early on so that we could get the iron ore block and the diamond block that we needed in order to make our void resource miner. But we haven't used it since. As a matter of fact, it should be right here in our inventory. So actually, there it is, right there. So we've got this atomic reconstructor, right? We've also got 4 of these Restonia crystals. We're gonna need a bunch, right? So let's see. We wanted to make draconium dust, right? So draconium. The other thing we could look into is these draconium seeds, because we got lots of draconium, but not as much as I think we're gonna need eventually. So we could look into that too. But anyway, to make this crusher, we need a bunch of these Restonia crystals. We need 2 for these, 2 for this. We need 4 more for each of those. So that's 8, that's 10. And we don't need any more of those. So we need to get some of these Restonia crystals. So what we'll do is let's get ourselves a button. Do I have a button? I should have a button. I do. So we'll get a button, right? We need some redstone. So here is redstone. We'll just get a whole stack of that, right? And we'll need a redstone torch. So let's grab that, because in order to click this thing over so that it only does things when we want it to, we have to change its setting. So let's go back to deck 9. Deck 9, please. So if we go up here to deck 9, we should be able to come around to the back side here, right? And we should be able to set this up right off of our power out here. And we should be able to make this thing do something very cool. So let's take a look over here at what we have. We have power up there. That doesn't really help me, but I have power here. That's cool. Can I hook it up there? I can. Sweet. Okay. So this is the side for the lens, right? Okay, that's good. And it's set for pulse, so let's go ahead and put our button on. Put the button right there. Is that right? Yeah, that's what we want. Okay, so now, if we take and drop our redstone right here... quit it. So if we take and drop our redstone right here, like so, it turns into Restonia crystals. Sweet. Now we got 64 of those. So let's go back to our refined storage system and see if we can do a little bit of crafting. What we want to do is we want to make this crusher, right? So pop those in there, and we want to make a crusher. So crusher from actually additions. That would be this one, right? So we need these. Okay. We need some of these. We need an iron casing. I think we've got everything we need to make that. We do. We need one of these, so we need 2 of these. We should have everything now that we need to make those. 1, 2. Cool. And now, I believe we have everything we need to make this. We do. So now we got ourselves a crusher. Cool. Now the crusher we needed for the draconium, right? So let's go ahead and set this up someplace. How about over outside, I guess? Because we don't ever need to really see this thing. And I'm hoping what we can do is we can auto-export, again, auto-export from our refined storage system and actually get this thing to kind of power. So where do we want to put this? I can't really put it here. That would be, well, I could put it there maybe, I guess. If I put it there, yeah, I could probably put it here. So if I put it there, yes, if I put it there, now can I get an exporter and an importer? Let's take a look. I should have some of those, I think, in my system. If not, I could probably make some. So we need an exporter. Exporter. I got 4 of those. Cool. And I need an importer. Do I have one of those? Importer. I need to make one. Okay, so let's make one. Start, please. That should only take a second. Maybe a little more than a second, but we can come back and check on that in a second. Let's go ahead and come over here and see if we can get this to export the item that we desire, right? So if I put this exporter up top, do I have? I don't have. I should have a grid over here. Yes, I do. So grid, and we need cables. So cable, right? Cool. Let's put those over here like so. And can I'm going to need to put one here. Is it putting stuff in? No, because I haven't told it what to put in yet. We need draconium. Let's see if we can get some draconium out of here, right? So draconium, right? Cool. We only need one to get it started. But if we put this in here, it should start exporting this to the system. Oh, it is. Oh, that's amazing. Oh, that's working. I love it. Cool. Now, let's come over here and see if that importer's done. So importer, it is. So now if we put the importer in there, it should start importing stuff. Now I don't know if this is going to be able to pick up off the side, so let's see. It is. Oh yeah. So that's awesome. It's going to automatically export our draconium ore over here, and then it'll import it back in here. So if we come back over here now, we should see that our draconium dust is building up. So draconium dust. Yes, it is. Sweet. Now what we need to do is we need to take our draconium dust and we need to send it off to a furnace, off to a smelter of some kind. Can we use, if I want to get draconium ingots, I need to put it into either a regular furnace. Aha, I can put it into an alloy smelter. See, that I don't understand. Why can I smelt it in an alloy smelter from Ender.io, but I can't break it down in a sag mill from Ender.io? I don't get that. I mean, it is what it is, but at least I know that we can export it to that, and we can make it do what we want. So I think what we're going to do is I think we're going to go ahead and just create a recipe for this. I'm okay with having a bunch of draconium dust in my system, right? But if we come over here and we can create a recipe for a big lag spike. We can create a recipe for a draconium ingot. Then we should be able to, we should be in a good position to just kind of create this stuff as we need it. So let's get some draconium dust, right? Let's get one of those. Actually, let's get two of those, because we're going to need to smelt one in order to get an ingot from it, right? Let's go ahead and bring one of these over here and just get an ingot out of it, okay? So that's going to, yep, okay, so that, put it back in here. And then we can get ourselves a pattern also. So give ourselves some of the draconium, right? There's our draconium ingot, cool. And let's get ourselves a pattern from here, cool. And let's go back here to our pattern crafter over here, and we can set up a pattern so that we can export this to an alloy smelter and actually make, oh, I didn't need one, I got some right there. That's fine. We got extras now. So if we take this and this, then we can create this, and then that can go right in here, right? Yep. And so now we should be able to craft draconium ingots as needed, okay? Which is cool. That's actually very cool, because in doing that, now we can say, we can come over here and we can create another recipe to create all of our, where are they? Oh, shoot. Okay, let's just do @draconium. @draconic. Okay, so @draconic evolution, we want to make a bunch of these, what are they? The cores. Where'd they go? Is it this one? Draconic core? Yeah, we can craft a bunch of these. We can do that because we've got gold ingots, we've got draconium ingots, and we got diamonds. So now we can do this. Skadoosh, 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 like so. Put this in here like this, right? And now we should be able to craft a bunch of these draconic cores. So draconic cores, there they are. Okay, how many do we need? That's the next big question. So let's take a look at that. How many do we need in order to make these pylon things? So again, @draconic. Draconic. Oh, I just misspelled that drastically. Draconic. There we go. So these energy cores, they require one, oh no, that's a wyvern core. They require 4 and a nether star, right? So, and we want to make, I don't know, how many of these do we need to make? In order to make one of these energy cores, we need 1 wyvern core, and 1 wyvern core takes 4 draconic cores. So let's go ahead and make 4 of these draconic cores to start, right? So let's go ahead and make 4 of those. 3, 4, start, go. Okay, so that should do that here just real quick. There's 1. Should be, there's 2, 3, 4. Cool. Okay. Now the other thing that we needed was we needed to have one of these wyvern cores, and the wyvern cores are 4 of those plus draconium ingots plus nether star. So let's go ahead and make a recipe for that. Right? We'll do that. Put that in there. We'll put it into a different one. That way, it can. It doesn't have to. If it's got the stuff, it can be crafted in it while this one's making some other things. So now we can come in here and we should be able to again go to @Draconic. And now we can craft wyvern cores too, right? We need 1 of those, right? So let's go ahead and tell it to make 1. Go ahead and start it, and it should do that pretty quick. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's a wyvern core. Sweet. Now, I have no idea how many of these energy cores that we're going to need. Oh, we need to make some of these too, these energy cores. Ah, so that is redstone blocks, draconium ingots, right? And draconic cores. Those are auto-crafted. Blocks of redstone are auto-crafted. Let's go ahead and auto-craft these too. Boom, boom, boom. We'll put that in this one, I guess. Okay, so now we can make those, and I guess while we're at it, let's go ahead and auto-craft these energy cores. So boom, boom, and boom. Whoops, put that one over here, I guess. Okay, oops. Let's go ahead and put this in here. We'll drop that back off there. We don't need that redstone torch anymore, I guess. Didn't need the redstone torch in the beginning, in the beginning anyway. So let's go ahead and see if it'll make us one of these energy cores now. So energy core, there it is, right there. Can it make us one? Start. Looks like everything's there, or has the availability to be there. Let's see if it'll make one. Shouldn't take too long, I wouldn't think. I did notice that we didn't have any speed upgrades in this other crafter, so let's go ahead and see about some speed upgrades too. Yeah, we need to craft 4 of those. So let's tell it to do that. Start. Let's check over here and see how it's going. Oh yeah, those are going to go pretty quick, I think. Seems to be doing okay on that. Oh, you know what? I think my energy core's done. So energy core. Yeah, my energy core's done. Sweet. That is amazing. Oh yeah, I love it. Okay, so I'm going to take a break here real quick. I'm going to do a little bit of research into what all we need. I know that we need some of these energy pylons too, but those require draconic cores, which I have, Eyes of Ender, which I can make. Actually, do I have a recipe for Eyes of Ender? I might. Eye of Ender? I do. Okay, so that's fine. I might be able to make these energy pylons right now too, as far as a crafting recipe. So energy pylon, I've got that, I've got those, I've got that. Yeah, I can auto craft this too. So let's just put that like that, do that like that, put it into, oh, I don't know, I guess this one. What's this one? That's the energy core. That's a wyvern energy core? Draconic core, energy core, yeah, we'll put it in this one, I guess. Trying to kind of balance out the loads a little bit so that no one thing is doing too much work. It's not working out very well for me. There's our speed upgrades that we needed for this one, so let's go ahead and put those in. But yeah, I'm going to go ahead and cut away here. Now that we've got this thing set up so that it can auto craft, I'm going to go ahead and get it set up to make at least one set of these. And I'm going to find out how many we need and see if we can figure out where we're going to put them. So hang tight, and I will be right back. And one of the things that I need is going to be some of these particle generators. We actually need 4 of those. So let's go ahead and build a recipe for that too. Let's go back down to deck 9, please. There we go. So we're going to build some of these particle generators, and we're going to, like I said, we're going to need 4 of those. So do that. We've got that, we've got that, we got that. That's all good. Boom, boom. Do I have blaze rods? I have 19 blaze rods. Can I make blaze rods? Can you make blaze rods from blaze rod essence? Maybe. Yes, I can make blaze rods. So let's make a recipe for that too. How about that? Boom. So that takes care of that. So we'll put one of these over here, like so. We'll put one of these in here, like so. I got more of these scattered all over the place, so not a big deal if we run out of space. But now we should be able to come in here and we should be able to make this particle generator. So particle generator, boom, we need 4, right? So let's go ahead and do that. Everything looks available. Squidwish. So that should be all that. Cool. We'll let that thing do its thing. And then the other thing that I noticed that we're going to need, so let's see. In order to make this, it says you need 4 particle generators, you need an energy core, and you need 2 energy pylons. So what is this energy core they speak of? Did I make one? Did I make that already? I think I did. Energy core. Is that this thing? Yeah. So we got one of those. That's this thing. And then we need the pylons. So go back in here and let's take a look at these pylons. No, pylon. Is that the right one? It says 2 energy pylons, so we've got those. Cool. And then we need to have these particle generators. So particle, P-A-R-T-I-C-L-E, that's 4 of those, right? Now it also says that the core has to be set up so that it is not more than 10 blocks from the particle generators. So let's go over here to the base, or to the Enterprise, to the secondary hull. Oh, we're gonna have to kill ourselves some mobs. How many crossbow bolts do I have? Not very many. Shift. I have 10. That's no bueno. That's no good. That's no good at all. As I need to get rid of those guys. That's okay. We'll just make this work. Oh man, here they come. Yeah. Oh, I missed him. Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get rid of these guys because they're just gonna come and eat my face. So let's get rid of some of these guys, and I guess once I get this cleared out, I'll come back to you. Okay. Okay. See you in a minute. Okay. 2 things. Number 1, killing all those mobs took forever. I'm telling you what. Apparently this is long enough that if I stand down here at one end and start shooting mobs, you know, they start spawning in back at the back of the ship, and it took forever to get those things to die. But we got that all taken care of now. Now the other thing that I noticed, the other problem that I have, is that I can't center this energy core on the ship. I can't do it. It won't work. It's not going to happen. So what we're going to have to do is, I believe what we're going to have to do is, I think we're going to have to, artistic license maybe? I don't know. I think we're going to have to do something a little bit different. In that it's not going to work the way that I want it to. So what I think we're going to do is, I think we're going to bring that energy core thing, I think we're going to put it out here. I think we're going to put it out here off to the side, and it can be like our main power storage for all of the Starfleet headquarters. So let's come over here. Let's come over here next to our solar array, right? And the solar array is the thing that we want to power this thing anyhow. So let's go ahead and sleep the night away. Let's make it daytime. And I'm pretty sure we can go ahead and we can actually build this thing right now. So let's go ahead and put one of these. If I do it right here, can I do it right here? We need this right here. We need that. Okay, hold on a second. Let me get a block. Do I have a block over here I can use? Yeah, I got some cobblestone in here. This will work. Let's just stack a cobblestone, right? So let's come over here like this. Let's bring this right out like this, and let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, right? And let's put one of these energy particle generators right there. Boom. Okay. So we'll put a particle generator there, and then we need to go 10 blocks, right? So it can be each one of the energy core can be not more than 10 blocks away from a particle generator. So 1, 2, oh hey, what? Oh hey. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And it says not more than 10. So do we want to do 9? It said not more than 10, right? If it's not more than 10, then it can be 10. So, let's see here. Make sure of this. No longer than 10 blocks from the core. Yeah. No longer than 10 blocks. So if I put the energy core here, that would put the particle generator at 10 blocks, right? So let's go ahead and do that. So, boom. So that's the energy core, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Okay. Let's go ahead and get rid of this. Cool. And let's go ahead and get rid of this. Cool. Let's go to the other side now. And let's put another set of blocks in here like so. So, 1. Oh, hey, whoa, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then a pylon, or a particle generator, excuse me, 10. Do the same thing over here. Let's go here, let's do this. And then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Same thing over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. Now, get rid of these blocks, like so. Skadoosh. Yep, get rid of those. This needs to get rid of. And this one needs to get rid of. And then this one over here also. Actually, let's just go ahead and vein miner this thing. Cool. So now we've got this all set up, right? Now, around this, we also need to put, what is it that we need to put in there now? Draconium blocks, right? So we need to put in some draconium blocks. And in order to make a tier 2, we need to have, how many of these? We need to have 6 draconium blocks. So let's go back up to the base and make 6 draconium blocks, and we should be able to get we got these energy pylons here, which I think we just put anywhere. I think. I don't know. Oh, I don't want to sleep. I want to go up to the ship. That's what I want to do. So let's do that. Let's go to the Enterprise. Dial once, please. We need to make some draconium blocks. 6 of them, right? Let's go ahead and go down to, oops. I guess we'll just go down to deck 9. Had to make myself a casting table because needed to repair my arrows for my bow. Yeah, absolutely. So now we need a draconium block. So let's do that. Let's put that in there like so. And I think I've got some space here. Yeah. Let's go ahead and make up a bunch of those. Let's go ahead and make up 6, I guess. So draconium, craft, 6, start. We're also going to need to have yeah, we're going to need a flux point, right? So a point. So let's go ahead and craft one of those because we're going to need energy input, right? So one of those. Oop, just one. Okay, while all this stuff is crafting up, I'm going to go ahead and take a little break here, and when I come back, we should be ready to get this thing online. So we'll be back in just a minute. Okay, so I think I've got this all squared away now. So in order to do this, we need to take and put a block here, and here, right? And then over here on this side like this, and then also one on the bottom, and that should give us a tier 2 energy core. I don't think the tier 1 actually does anything, so that's why I went ahead and skipped right to tier 2. The other thing that we need to get going here is we need to get these energy core, these energy pylons set up. So, and to do that, basically what we need to do is we need to come out here like this. Let's go ahead and go there. It says within 15 blocks, so I'm going to come out 2, and I'm going to put a glass block and an energy pylon, right? And I'm going to do the same thing back here on this side, and I think, if I'm not mistaken, I think you can put several of these on here, but we'll start with 2, okay? And then, yeah, I think we're good here. I think we're going to be good there. Actually, I only made 1 flux point. But if I do this, like so, oh, look at that. Would you look at that? Ooh, that's amazing. So that thing's ready to go. And then it says to click on this with an empty hand. Glass empty hand. Is it right click? right click. So right click. Ooh, look at that. Is that activated? No. Oh, shift right click. So shift right click. Nope. Okay. Let's get rid of these. I don't think that this is a problem, but let's get rid of these anyway. Shift right click. With an empty hand. Shift right click. Is that activated? I can't tell. I don't understand. I'm not really sure. Apparently I might, oh, you know what I might need to do? I might need to just add, I might need to add another flux point here. So let me go make another flux point and I'll be right back with you. I think, not really sure, but I think I figured it out. I don't know that I had to change this, but I decided to change it anyway. But I think I figured it out. I think I've got to activate the energy core, this thing right here. I think I've got to activate that. So let's go ahead and get rid of these blocks. Right? Let's get rid of those. Let's get our flux points up here, right? So flux point, boom, right? Set this for Starfleet, yes, whoops. Set it for Starfleet, false, set to true. Put this one over here like this. Do the same thing, set it to Starfleet, and set it to true. And then if I come over here like this, stabilizers are invalid. Tier 1 energy core, stabilizers are invalid. Okay, so what are the stabilizers? Stabilizers. Oh, an energy core stabilizer. I need those too, huh? Okay. Oh, well, those are the particle generators surrounded by diamonds. Okay, hang tight. Let me go build those. I'll just break these out, go build those. We'll put those in their place, and we should be ready. Hang tight. Okay, so there's one of those, third one of those, and the last one over here. Boom. Is that it? Aha! It is now valid. So the tier 1 energy core is valid. Activate. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Would you look at that? Can I click it? I can still click it. Okay, so now if I click it and deactivate it, I should be able to... Can I... Ooh, if I do this though, how do I... Let's see. Let's go boom, 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 like so. I can't click it anymore. How do you click it? You can't click it. Okay, that's kind of weird. I don't understand how to do this, unless I'm just supposed to add the blocks as we go. I don't know. But we're going to go ahead and turn it back on, and I think that's going to do it. So let's go ahead and get this in here like this. Aw, bummer, I lost one. Bummer, I lost one. I don't like that. I'll have to make another one. That's fine. Come on, get off of there. Cool. The only bad thing about flying while you're doing all this is that your pickaxe doesn't work as efficiently as it should, which is kind of annoying. I mean, I'd love to be able to break these blocks awful quick, but can't do it. Doesn't work. So, anyway, come on, give me 2 more of these. Get out of here. There we go. So yeah, I'm going to need you guys to tell me how to add to this, I think. This is the first time I've ever done this, but I'm kind of super excited about it. So we'll get rid of that. We'll come up here and get rid of this. Boom. Let's click on it and activate it. Ooh. Whoa, hey, we almost died. So there it is. We should be adding power, yes? Are we adding power? I don't know. Are we? Is it adding power? I don't think it is. I don't think it is. Why is it not adding power? There should be a beam of light going towards it, adding power. Can I do that? Oh, I think I got it. Oh, cool. Let's click on this one. Yay, buddy. All right, so we're adding power? Yes or no? No, I don't think we are. I don't think we need this one over here. But cool. We're adding power. Oh, that's awesome. Click on it. Oh, baby, look at that. That is awesome. Sweet. Adding power in, and that is awesome. All right, folks. Anyway, I think that's going to do it. Hope you enjoyed. If you did, make sure you hit that like button. Also, don't forget to subscribe. Likes and subscriptions help out oh so immensely when it comes to those pesky YouTube search results. The other thing that helps out a lot is comments, so make sure you leave your comments right down here in the comment section below, and we'll chat about it. But we built ourselves our first Draconic Evolution Energy Core ever. That's like ever. I mean, never. We've never done that before. So it's cool. Anyway, thanks for watching, folks, and until next time, we will catch you on the flip side. We'll see you later. Bye-bye.